cheap free kick.
Bit of a gift, this one, for the Gunners. Chance to plant the ball right into the danger zone. Miquel's up there. Wow. Volleyed goalwards and a good save by Turnbull. It was Vela, wasn't it, that got his volley in?
Poor defending in the end, though, Gary. First ball should have been dealt with.
Nicely into Sunu. And that's looking for Freeman. Another one who scored against Chelsea's reserves last season. Sunu again, getting a bit of joy down the left-hand side, Arsenal. He's really dug that cross that way by Bruma. Eastmond. Freeman, Sunu.
In a way, Gary, that's typical of Arsenal, isn't it? Overplaying for me. I think there was a shot on maybe now as Chelsea give the ball away.
Osika has a crack, got a deflection. The 10 against in one game.
Hurts, doesn't it? I'm sure the fans probably who would have seen that would have said, well, you know, that's something that shouldn't happen to a club like this.
Good running forward here by Bruma, and he picked out Phillip.
I think it's a good refereeing again. I think players he's completely lost, yeah, but fortunately, can't criticise. He makes the right decision.
Good run here from Gokhan. Sala with the pass. Oh, what a mazy run from Touré, but just lacked the finish.
Yeah, just a final shot, wasn't it? Some good feet. He just thought he was stuck in the middle of no man's land. He gets between two defenders. I think he's, no, you're not offside. He's made the run. Unfortunately, Billy decides to run with the ball. I think that's where we need to open the game up and pass.
Taken by Gokhan into a great area. Bruma has a crack, but can't have a second one.
Again, not the most convincing of defending, is it, by Arsenal? Decent ball in by Gokhan. Just didn't quite fall nicely enough for Jeffrey, who gets a shot away. Well, he certainly hasn't been troubled, has he, enough in this opening half, and I'm sure Steve Holland will be asking one or two questions about getting support up to Adam Phillip.
Vela. There wasn't much of a gap there. Sunu. A phobie here, and a downward header. It's right across goal.
It's a great little ball by Sunu, isn't it? And the phobie there should have done better. Chelsea caught standing watching. It's a super little dink pass over the top. Aziz Deen-Conteh is very quiet in the last 10 minutes, but I feel, with hindsight looking back, it's been like that for most of the game.
Sunu. Up to Vela, loves it on his left foot. And that's horribly hoiked over the bar.
I was going to say it was a shot in anger at least, if nothing else, but...
Martinez, clean catch. Looking to release Vela straight away. Nothing wrong with that delivery from the goalkeeper. That's got Chelsea on the back foot. Touré with the square ball. Oh, it's broken kindly here. Afobe, Freeman! Oh dear, oh dear.
He's given a penalty, hasn't he? I think Freeman trying to square the ball, and Ross Turnbull's momentum has brought him down.
Well, they had a couple of chances to score here, and inevitably, when Turnbull came out and got the touch there, the referee had no choice. Right at the end of the first half.
No, he's wiped him out, hasn't he? And he's not made contact with the ball, and I suppose we have to accept it. It's a difficult one in greasy conditions. Goalkeeper's got to come out and try and block it and stand up as long as possible. Unfortunately, his momentum has cleaned out Freeman. Poor touch by Michael Woods, though, give the ball away in front of his own penalty area, and I think that's what came of the resulting pass.
Carlos Vela against Ross Turnbull. 1-0 Arsenal right at the end of the first half. That's probably the last kick of the first 45.
Well, let's hope the first kick of the second 45 improves matters, Gary, because it hasn't been a particularly good match. Neither side has really showed any endeavour to go on and score goals, and a little bit of good fortune for Arsenal results in a penalty which Carlos Vela for Adam to run onto. Maybe he'd have been better off there, but couldn't quite steer it through the legs.
Sunu. He's got very good technique, Gilles Sunu. Been playing at this level for a good few years now. He's got it back again. Cruz with the cross, and a Phobie going in near post, corner.
Well, and Jeffrey Bruma's hurt himself in making the challenge again. Good ball in, a little bit of pace on it, and causes problems. Jeffrey realises a last-ditch challenge.
Mistake by Bruma. Here's a Phobie. Pappoe comes across and Turnbull makes the save.
Sloppy by Jeffrey Bruma though, isn't it? It's the sort of thing he doesn't need to do. And this is where we want to be solid and dependable. You see the likes of John Terry and Alex and whoever else, and Ivanovic do that from a simple ball.
Nice run here from Torre. Now, is there a final ball this time? There certainly is! Well, right across the face of goal. Retrieved by Sala. That's the best we've seen from Chelsea. Aziz Deen-Conteh.
Well, that's what we talk about, Gary. That's what we talk about, being positive, exciting, and getting people to sort of sit up and look. He's done really well there. Gokhan, poor ball in by Deen-Conteh, but Gokhan in a good position, drags it. He looks under pressure. He's got two defenders there. Doesn't he do well? What a great ball that is. And
inches away, isn't he, Adam Phillip? At the other end, though.
Yeah, just prior to this, you tend to feel this was almost a givey. Don't think Phobie has done very well with it at all in the end, but sloppy defending by Jeffrey Bruma. Good to see Gokhan being nice and sharp, though, at the other end.
Phillip. And Djalo's played it through, and offside, Torre.
Yeah, easy one, I think, this for the linesman. I just don't think the pass should have been made, because Gokhan had gone for the run a little bit too early. Definitely in an offside position.
Sala. Well, the low ball in would always favour Arsenal, but it's been stolen by Conor Clifford. Here's Phillip! Oh, what a big chance. Lovely layoff by Torre, and that was the opportunity that he's been waiting for.
Well, all his hard work and poor deliveries into the box, which he's fed on scraps. This is an opportunity for him. Well, you don't miss a target from there, do you? Get one chance sometimes in games like this. This is his opportunity, Gary. Hasn't taken it, I'm afraid.
Here's the change.
To frighten Martinez. See, Adam Phillip had a chance a few moments ago, but didn't hit the target, so we need a little bit more.
Oh, that missed three different players. Billy Clifford will retrieve. Didn't defend that well at all, Arsenal. Torre. And the goalkeeper wasn't convincing there. Billy Clifford. Someone have a crack, surely. Michael Woods. Saved by Martinez.
It's a good chance here for Adam Phillip. I thought he got to the
old Eastmond. Vela in a good position. But that's good play by Billy Clifford.
Well, again, Vela being a victim of his own style, if you like, probably going down a little bit too cheaply. On other occasions, would have got the free kick. He's had a couple in those scenarios, and mistake here by Deen-Conteh.
Well, it's all opening up, isn't it? And here's Sunu. Sunu with the chance. Well, he got away from Bruma, but the finish was high over the crossbar.
He looked comfortable as there, didn't he, as well, running at Jeffrey Bruma. Didn't look under any pressure, nicely balanced, good few step-overs, trying to get Jeffrey out of position. Does open it up and create the opportunity for himself.
Bruma. Sala. One back by Eastmond. Here's Vela. Sala dived in, Vela kept the ball, and he's played Freeman through. And good save by the face, I think, of Turnbull.
He stood up big, didn't he, Ross, there? He's a big lad anyway, but he stood up well. He should never be offside there, but stood up well.
He wisely skips away from the scene of the crime, having already been booked, and then wins it back, Eastmond. Conor Clifford dispossessed by Sunu. Vela looking to time the run. And Turnbull changed his mind. Danger here, he's tried to lob him. Outrageous.
Didn't have a lot of options, Vela, did he? But again,
Can't keep the ball here in the closing stages.
no, just struggling, aren't we? Arsenal are giving us 1 or 2 chances to take the ball away from them, but they just don't seem to be able to keep it. Again, we give it away.
Sunu. Well, he's had an excellent game, hasn't he? And he's got all the way into the area, and he's fired wide. Oh, what a run that was.
Well, I think we said it just after the half-time break that he was the most dangerous player for me.
Jacopo. Eastmond again. Just running down the clock here, Arsenal. Meade. Saville with the interception, but they couldn't keep the ball. Sunu. Oh, very clever back heel, didn't quite come off. Now Deacon. Well, it's been all Arsenal in the closing stages.
Again, seem to be overplaying a bit, Arsenal, don't they?
Barring something pretty sensational, it's going to be another defeat here after the reverse at Sunderland a couple of months ago.
And just look at Carlos Vela as well. He's just pulled up a little bit short and got a slight problem, but I think in the end I don't think Chelsea really deserved to win the game, Gary. Didn't really have enough shots on target for me to threaten Arsenal, and once you go a goal down, very difficult to get back into it if you're not taking shots on.